This morning, Olakanmi, there's a lot of buzz around Stanbic IBTC's plan to transition into a holding company. I'm very curious to know, how is their stock performing to this? How is the stock reacting to this?
Well, basically, there is no reaction to that news. I mean, basically, the stock is trading flat, and volume has been very, very thin on the stock today. Reason being that, I mean, the idea of holdco by banks is actually being forced on them. I'm sure you know that. It's being forced by CBN rule that wants banks to divest from their subsidiaries. And the only way of keeping the subsidiary within the group is by going through the holdco arrangement. And that is why you see them. I mean, you know, they have some, I think Stanbic has some subsidiaries that are good, which they won't want to divest, like their asset management. I think that's the core business of the bank, actually, apart from the retail banking. So they would like to hold on to those subsidiaries, and that is why they are going through the holdco arrangement. But as per the stock price, there is no effect, and I don't expect much impact on it, because the company is just restructuring, and by taking making the bank a subsidiary of the holding company, and all the other subsidiaries and the banks become a subsidiary of the holding company. So nothing has really changed, and no effect on the price. Mm-hmm. And as you know, most banks will still go through the arrangement. The likes of First Bank, the likes of Zenith Bank, I'm sure will go through the holdco arrangement, because they won't like to divest from their subsidiaries.
Well, thank you. That's okay. Interesting to find out that, of course, Stanbic IBTC stock not performing, not really reacting to this news. But I want to talk about the banking sector, Olakanmi. We hear it's driving performance today so far. What are the top stocks?
Well, in terms of volume, this morning there has been good volume on the banking stock. You have Access, as of now, doing about 20 million units. This is pretty heavy at this time of the day. Zenith Bank doing about 8 million in terms of volume as of this time of the day. Most of the banks, including First Bank and GTB, are doing great volume this morning, and that shows the positioning people are doing. I mean, as the second quarter results have been expected, and you know, in the next, before the end of this week, we hope that results will start coming in. The likes of UBA, First Bank, Zenith Bank, we expect their results, and people are taking position. That's why you are seeing those volumes. And I think that might sustain the market until those results are out. And I think it will be a function of buy the rumor and sell the news. So those things will have to stop immediately after the results are out. People will take profit then from what we have now. But nothing will really change until those results are out. Stock will either trade flat or go up. That's what we expect.
Well, before we talk more about the Q2 performance, Olakanmi, I just wanted to ask about Dangote Flour. Now, we saw demand quite high in that stock yesterday. In fact, it closed with a 4.9% markup. Analysts say we'll continue to see demand for that stock today. Are we seeing that so far?
So far, the stock this morning open limit up. I mean, at maximum, I think about 7 naira 20 kobo or so. But it has since come down to a level of where it closed yesterday. Volume is not so great today, because I think the buyers are holding out to buy at the closing price of yesterday. And looking at it, the stock about 2 weeks ago was trading around 5 naira, and it's 7 naira today. That is a great run of 40% within 2 weeks. So you expect people who bought around 5 naira to start looking to take profit. It does not have anything to do with the second quarter result. People have made money, and it's not likely to run higher than this. So this morning, people are not really bidding the stock up, trading flat at this moment. And if Kifika is not taking, it might trade down at the end of the day, if people decide to really get out of the stock and lock in their profits.
Well, Olakanmi, you did mention that we should be expecting Q2 results. Give us a picture of what expected results we'll see this week. Tomorrow, there's some whispers that we may be seeing some results coming out from a major bank tomorrow or today. And of course, will this bullish trend continue during the day?
Today, in anticipation of those results, That's why we are already seeing volume on some of these banks. I mean, like I said, Access Bank has done 20 million units as of now.
But which results? Are we going to be seeing any results coming out during the course of today or tomorrow?
I'm not sure, but there are rumors that some results might start coming out between today and tomorrow. I mean, the likes of UBA, Zenith.
UBA, Zenith.
And you might start seeing them before the end of the week.
Any time from now. We'll certainly be looking out for those results during the course of today and tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Olakanmi Osobu, Executive Director with Readings Investment.